Hey, hello and welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good, though I am rather tired, so we'll see how long this stream goes for. How it is. You have something important in the morning which you go to bed early to prepare for. And then I end up not actually getting to sleep anyway because of anticipation. Anyway, let's continue with Morrowind. Last time we had been running around Mournhold doing quests for people. And well, we'd actually be doing quests for Elm herself. Also King Hlalu Helseth. Helseth Hlalu? Hlalu Helseth. There we go. I don't remember him having that voice. And yeah, and then the what's it called? There was an attack on the yeah, in the Brindisidorum Plaza. We had a look down in the ruins of Bam's Amshend, and there was Dwemer attacking these strange creatures which were attacking us. Fabricant creatures had been attacking the city. And then we done some other jobs with Alexia talking to a cult leader, Eno Ramari. And Alexia gave us the task of going down to Bam's Amshend and helping her gain control of something called the Weather Witch to create ash storms over the city of Mournhold as a way of, I assume, as a way of like frightening people into believing in her godlike powers. Which we do know, because we finished the main quest line, they are waning. So, her plan seems a bit questionable. So, yeah. There's also some other things which I could do, because I'd been reading up about, like the Dark Brotherhood. And, well, these guys, they say this. It's a bit of a touchy subject. So, let's cast Dazzle. I don't know why you'd want to go looking for those demons. Some say they live in the sewers beneath the Great Bazaar. This is actually what you're supposed to do to, like, start off all of Mournhold. We'll go do this, because it's a plot point which we came here to resolve, but then I jumped straight into doing the temple quests. So, let's see, Great Bazaar. That is... well... wait, what?
Archmaster of Red Doran. How may I serve you?
Red Doran? Are you a member of House Redoran? Why are you... or is that just like a generic line? Maybe he's got lines acknowledging people's position in the Great Houses. So... okay, let's go to the Great Bazaar. We had actually gone into the... there's a piece of paper there on the ground. Gone into the sewers and come across the Dark Brotherhood. But I had decided at the time to leave them be because I didn't have the quest to go and hunt them down. I don't think you necessarily need to get told that they're in the sewers underneath the Great Bazaar, but it is a step which I would prefer to do. You could just go and wipe them all out whenever. There's documentation you get from them. We've read that. There's documentation on the Dark Brotherhood members, or their leader, which points you in the direction you want to go next. So, let's go sort that out. Oh, over there. There's also some other stuff which I was doing, looking up regarding Mournhold and Tribunal. It's going to be a hell of a time for me trying to remember all of it. Help. I've been dragged into the pit, which is Elder Scrolls lore and musings. It's a fun hole to drop into, but okay, we're in the Bazaar sewers. Great Bazaar. Yep, okay, that's just behind us. But a lot of it's not really relevant. It's sort of just a whole bunch of, well, this is possibly what things are. Already making less sense than I usually am because I'm rather tired. Where's the... Oh. Oh, hang on. Duh. I thought that was like a ladder going down. No, that was the ladder which we just took. Okay. So let's see. Palace Sewers? No, I don't want to go there. Manor District? No. Palace Sewers? No. Manor District? No. How does that link up to the Manor District when the Manor District is on the other side of Mournhold? Oh, whatever. Oh, hello. Bad Lich. Okay. Okay, it looks like there is a path here which I didn't take. Maybe. Perhaps not. Yeah, I jumped over your head. Didn't know what to do, did you? There we go. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I had been reading about that. Twitch had been a bit slow in allowing for updating information, though. Thank you for sending the message along. Let's see. What am I looking for? Like stairs leading down or something like that. You did your first ever one ping for it. You figured it was important enough to do. I'd say it would warrant it. It's very unfortunate. I hope everything will be alright. It seems like it's just every week or two there's a new story about something like this happening. I think I was reading one earlier about, like, telecom SMS messages being compromised or something like that for, like, 5 years. A bit, it's a bit ridiculous. Of course, people only find that it's like, oh, you find out about it now because, well, we're just doing, like, updating people. Updating other people, not just normal customers. Anyway. I think that might have been more... Well, no, it doesn't even really matter. I was going to say, I think that was more localized in America, but it's like global companies. Palace Sewer. Great Bazaar. Manor District. Palace Sewers. Manor District. Is there another path over here which I can take? Bazaar Sewers. Residential sewers. West sewers. West sewers. Basement. Well, I got down there once before. Do I have to have a look at a map and see which area they're located in? I would have thought something like East Sewers. Oh, goblins. No, that's not the right way. I mean, residential sewers is underneath God's Reach. Okay, let's go that way. I'll go through here, see whether we can find where the Dark Brotherhood are, and then I'll just look it up, because I've been there. I just need to find the path which we have to take. Hooray, sewers and tunnels. Oh yes, and I think I was saying last time. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna save. I was saying last time that we're in Mournhold, which is, it's like the temple city within a city. And I believe the city outside of Mournhold is called Elm City. Kind of like how Vivek, the city, is named after Vivek, the god. Let's see. Okay. Yep. That's that quest. Hunt the Dark Brotherhood. Go. Enter the Manor District of Old Mournhold from the Bazaar Sewers. Now. So I guess... Yeah, okay. I was taking the Manor District to be the, to be God's Reach. Come on, there we go. But I think that's known as the residential area in the sewers, whereas the Manor District is the old Manor District in Old Mournhold, which is what the sewer system is. Distinction. It's one of those places with a bunch of the old buildings in them. Okay. Hello, we've talked to you before. We helped you with your dead husband. Oh. Right. Yep. Looks like I went up this way and turned around because I found the Dark Brotherhood's hideout in the ruins of Old Mournhold. We have Dark Brotherhood sensors. They're tingling, apparently. Oh, hey, they respawned. Well, more armor for me to potentially sell, or potentially just completely forget about. Yeah, you could farm their equipment. Their equipment's pretty valuable. Again, they drop like Daedric Tantos. They sell for a nice amount. Even if the Dark Brotherhood armor, while it does sell for quite a lot, it's not really that much now to us. We're moved beyond 500 gold. We're firmly in the 20,000 regions of gold now. Ow! Uh-oh. Just pleb money. I'll drink a... Well, that didn't work well. I actually drank a potion of cure paralysis, somehow. Okay. How am I going to do that? Buff myself to the high heavens. Okay. Come on. I really need to get a way to resist 100% resist paralysis. It's going to become even more important in what's it called? No. Oh, I'm paralyzed. I'm sorry, what? You what? Where the heck am I? Oh. Ah. Okay. We got hit so hard we phased through the rock. It's fine, it's fine. We're a professional Nerevarine. There's nothing which we haven't dealt with before. Okay. Let me live. No. You're a gang of, extremely nasty assassins. You attacked me at, like, level 1. Get back here. Huh. Hey! I'll sod you. Oh, that's not going well. Okay. Let's try that again. Let's use our Amulet of Shadows, and we'll sort of just focus on making ourselves invisible. Pretty well. So I really do need a ring of, or a belt of something, of just like immunity to paralysis, 100% constant. Oh. I don't think any races in base Morrowind actually have immunity to paralysis. That was a thing I think the Ultima had in Daggerfall? Or was it another race? But it was very useful. What was all the paralyzing creatures in Daggerfall? Giant spiders and scorpions and whatnot. Ow! Uh-oh. I'll just sit up here for a moment. That's not good. Oh. Nope. Nope. Boy howdy, there's a lot of you. It's going to be kind of useful, but they're all Dunmas, so they're going to be rather resistant to fire. Okay. Get over here. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of all of you running around over here. No survivors. I don't actually know whether they'll respawn once I take out their leader. I'd assume not, but I don't know whether the game would, care. Like, the goblins haven't stopped respawning because I killed their traders and their warlords. Or at least some of them didn't. Seems. Okay. Adamantium Jinx Blade of Wounds. Paralysis of Poison. It's a short blade. Very nice, though. Okay. Bonk. No. Another Daedric Tanto. Silver Dagger. Okay, we'll go through the crates after we're finished. You'll need to get better assassins. Seriously, this is just... Well, no. They did kill me a few times. They're not terrible. Hello, welcome, welcome. Yep. Thank you for mentioning that. I have been made aware of it, and so on. Another Daedric Tanto. What have we got in here? Stuff. And over here? What about these? Ooh. Bug Musk. I don't really need that, actually, because I made a spell which increases my personality. No. Eggs. Okay, so that's one of the buildings. There's another one up there. Let's go in there. What do you guys have? Viper Blade, Silver Dagger, Adamantium Jinx Blade. Okay. Hello? Let me live. Oh, you can see me. You, sir, have a jinx blade. You die first. I could actually do that instead. Have 100% reflect. That would deal with paralysis. They just end up paralyzing themselves. Okay. Now. Here we go. Oh, out of charges. Hello. You would dare enter the lair of the Dark Brotherhood? Very well. We will complete our mission here and now. A speedy death to you, Arala. You may call me Dangerous Fools. What I do is my own affair. Talk to cheap. Talk to everyone. That's what I'm doing. Your trade. You are an assassin. I would never have guessed. Okay. Ooh, you summoned a Daedric bow. You're not very good with it, apparently. No, to my liege, my life, or something like that. Tell my liege I have failed, that's what he said. I've killed Dangerous Vuls, the leader of the Dark Brotherhood in Mournhold. As he died, he spoke to me. Tell my liege I have failed. Of whom Vuls was speaking, I've yet to determine. Perhaps there is some evidence in these chambers that might lead me to the one who wishes me dead. That's a terrible thing for an assassin to do. Divulge who, like, hide them. Ooh, we got a, contract. The bearer of this document, under special dispensation of the Night Mother, who has entered in a contract in perpetuity with H, is given special dispensation to execute Irala, a dark elf recently residing on the island of Ardenfell. In accordance with all law and traditions, the aforementioned personage will be executed in the name of H in the most expedient manner possible. All services of the Dark Brotherhood are at the disposal of the bearer of this binding and non-disputable document. He didn't do a good enough job. Who could H be? I'll give you one guess. Anything else around here? Do you have anything in your room there? Like a chest? Some magical goodies? You got a Jinx Blade, which is the same as all the others had. And you got some Matse. Okay. Let's go back up here. Yeah, I don't think I went this way. Let's have a look over here. See whether we get killed by Dark Brotherhood assassins. Nope. What's this? Sithis. Some light reading. Did I read this? Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing, but the foolish Altmer have names for and revere this nothing. That is because they are lazy slaves. Indeed, from the sermons, status asks merely for itself, which is nothing. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. I think they're talking about, like, I think it's called Ada here. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die, like the stasis. He wanted to last. This was the demon Unwiel, who made friends, and they called themselves the Aedra. Unwiel there is Akatosh, or Oriel, it's also known as, the first of the Aedra. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are the Aedra the false gods. That is illusion. So Sithis begat Lorcan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorcan, unstable mutant. Lorcan had found the Aedric weakness. While each rebel was by their nature immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorcan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lorcan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed for all the world like an Aedra. Thus did he present himself as such to the demon Unwiel and the 8 givers as a friend. Go unto the shaman Dagathur as a friend. I think that's been affixed down to there. Thank you very much for the follow. Agent Dark Broody. That probably betas him. A Hermamora. Altadune Padhome Lucan AI. Like, from what I vaguely remember. Oh, I'm stuck on the torch. There we go. Can I go anywhere further over that way? Let's have a look. From what I remember reading about the whole beginning of the universe in the Elder Scrolls, it's like, I forget the name. It's like Ada or Anu or something like that. And then there's, which is like Ordus, and then there was like Padme, which was Chaos, and then they merged together. And from that, the Aedra appeared with Akatosh first, or Unwiel, as he's known as for the elves. They have different names depending on which race it is. And then I think the Daedra spawned, but the Aedra was spawned from both Anu or Ada and Padme. But then the Daedra spawned and they were just beings of Padme. And then there was a whole thing with Lorcan, where apparently it was like, either Lorcan tricked the Aedra into creating Tamriel, or Nirn, or something. I don't know. It's where it gets very confusing because there's so many varying accounts of how it all goes, so it varies based on which book you read. Which I like. It makes sense each of the cultures would have their own creation myth. Actually, I just got to cast an Elm City Intervention. I don't need to hot-foot it all the way back into town. Let's go over here. Because, yeah, we found this note. Let's go ask Helseth about it. Hey Helseth, I found a note with an H on it.
When it snows in my stove.
You want to know who sent the assassins to kill you in your sleep? A reasonable desire, I won't deny my knowledge of it, but I believe it is more important now to speak about an official matter. Yes, I know your name, and I'm Tienius Deletian, captain of King Helseth's royal guards. I have influence with King Helseth, and King Helseth is known for rewarding his friends. I have an official matter you might be able to help me with. Show him evidence Helseth tried to have you killed. I won't pretend I don't know about this. Of course I'll deny publicly, but don't take it personally. You appear to present a threat to King Helseth. Perhaps mistakes were made, but you can prove they were mistakes, if you can prove your loyalty to King Helseth. So, are you interested in helping with my problem? What is it? I think this is possibly supposed to be going on before Helseth has appeared and standing just over there. Because I'm doing this after having done quite a few jobs for the temple people. There are rumors among the people about King Lethan's death. Rumors that Athen Lethan did not die a natural death. There's no truth to them, of course. Speak to the people about King Lethan's death. You are not known to them as my representative, and they may be more candid with you. Let me know if you find the source of these rumors. Did he die a natural death? That's a silly question. I don't like silly questions. Take care of it. Report to me when you have learned the source of the rumors about King Lethan's death. Yes, yes. Okay. Hello. Have you come to be of service to your king? Misinformation? There are more interesting things to speak of. Dark Brotherhood. They are usually a very effective group. Not always, though, I have recently learned. Yeah. Yeah, I can't really... I don't think I can really say anything to him about it. It's just sort of like, you know, yeah, what's the thing? Any threat will be dealt with quickly and severely. You can't really do anything about it, because it's just like, you know, well... You may be able to talk to him about it. I saved over it. Oh, well, whatever. If I talk to him first, but... I think he just says something along the lines of, you know, you were possibly a threat. I would deal with threats by killing them. Now that you're here standing before me, maybe you could actually be of use to me. Or something along those lines. What are we doing? Speak to people. Okay. Hello. Hello, nice lady. You see Dilborn? Dilborn, my friend. Dilborn gone 3 days now and thrown sad. Okay, what can you tell me about that? The king is dead. Long live the king. Great. What about you? They say he died of old age. Maybe so. Dunmen live a long time, but they also know how to keep their mouths shut. I don't actually know how long Dunmer and elves tend to live for. I think maybe about 300 years? Ooh. Yeah, let's stay away from you. I remember you. What? That was quite satisfying. I'm sorry I had to involve you in this way, but I'm glad this problem is taken care of once and for all. Please accept this money as a sign of my gratitude. What? Thank me for my help with Holmar, and gave me a magic ring and gold as reward. Okay. I must have attacked and fought Holmar, who threw him out of this establishment at some point. He'd been ill, he was old, he had no sons or daughters. Helseth is Lethan's great nephew. Baranziah is Lethan's niece. Queen Baranziah renounced her claim to the throne, so according to imperial custom, the crown goes to Prince Helseth. King is dead.
What do you want?
You're very busy. Yep.
Sal is the name. shelves the game.
Okay. Yep. Does anyone have anything more interesting to say? Uh-huh. He was old, but not that old. Maybe he just died, like they said. But maybe someone helped him along. There's a broadsheet called The Common Tongue. In there, it says Helseth poisoned hundreds of people when he was in the West. So why not here? Yeah, we have read that. To report this. Okay. If you could get out of the way, sir. Mm. Right. Yep. Let's go this way. There are two NPCs you should probably be very wary about approaching. One of them is that glowing hand of Elmalexia in God's Reach, towards the back of it. Don't talk to him. It's not a good idea. Or at least don't talk to him multiple times. The other one is, you may have seen him. There's a shabby looking Bosma standing near the front gates to the Mournhold Temple. I've been making a rather wide berth around him. He's not an immediate threat, but it's something I would like to deal with later. Much later. Possibly after Solstice later. Okay. Yeah, apparently there's a paper being written. So, according to a broadsheet called The Common Tongue, King Helseth poisoned many people in the West, so maybe he poisoned Athinlethen. Very interesting. I'd like to see a copy of The Common Tongue, if you could bring me one. Thank you, you've done well, but now we lack sources of information in Elmalexia's temple. Could you help me find a temple informant? We need a source of information inside Elmalexia's temple. There are rumors of discontent in the temple. Go to Elmalexia's temple, look for someone discontented, listen sympathetically, and find out whether the temple is willing to accept King Helseth, or whether the temple plans to act against him. Is King Helseth a loyal supporter of the temple? King Helseth is a faithful member of both the temple and the Imperial cult. Now, will you help us find a temple informant who can tell us whether the temple is willing to accept King Helseth, or whether the temple plans to act against him? Yeah, sure. As I said last time, I'm pretty sure there's not really much of a difference between whether you side with one faction or the other. I don't think so. Might be small differences. I would kind of like to focus on doing jobs for the temple, seeing as we are the patriarch of the temple. But right. Where am I going? Yes, I was finding a sheet that was in, I think I saw one in the Great Bazaar. Go bring that common tongue to him. Yep, there it is. It should be 2D live action animations like the Morrowind memes on YouTube. Do you mean like cutscenes in game? There's a few cutscenes in game. They're like pre-rendered 3D things, so. Let's go deliver this paper. Laughter. Hello. I have your paper. I can't even give it to you. Now time you prove yourself to me. Personally, I have plans for you. It's almost time they were put into action. I require all those close to me to be powerful, able to defend themselves from any adversary. Perhaps you have met my personal bodyguard, Karod? He's the perfect example. The finest fighter I have met in my travels, and loyal to me to death. I met him many years ago, a deaf and dumb child wandering the streets of Wayrest. The boy actually had the audacity to try to rob my stepsister, Elisana. I marveled at his courage, and took him into my employ. When a dog has been beaten, Irala, it will lick the hand of one who feeds it even the most meager scraps. Now he is my most loyal servant, and one of my most deadly. I wish for you to fight my champion. That is correct. I've come to know you a bit. I believe you could be of some use to me, but the plans I have will require someone of great strength or wit, perhaps both. The time has come for you to prove this to me. You will return here tomorrow, and you will duel Karod. If you are able to defeat him, we will discuss my plans for you. That's Karod right there. Doesn't say anything. Oh. Your papers, sir. I imagine it's like a rolled up newspaper and I throw it at them or something. Right. That also reminded me, I have clutter in my inventory and I should deliver that. That is in the Great Bazaar region. This way. Yeah, that guy there. Stay away from him. Characters in the game Illumina. Don't actually know that game. Do you mean like having 2D representations of the characters on screen or something when they're in a conversation? Do I want to be here or... No. I want to be in the Craftsman's Hall. I don't want to be here. Apparently, through the way Mournhold works, these areas are actually counted as being interiors. I believe that was the reason why you can't levitate out here. And why there's nothing over the walls there, because there's no landscape. Let's see. Let's go up here. Right. Hello. Do you have the bolt of fabric and the picture? Yes, here they are. Oh, how wonderful. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. I hereby christen you the champion of clutter. Take this money as a token of my appreciation. Come back again, and I may have more work for you. 300 gold. Yeah. 300 gold. You want to see Vivek has this dancing Ricardo. Oh, it would be quite the sight. Right. Yeah, let's stop doing jobs for health death at the moment, before we upset people at the temple too much. Alexia did set us a task. And that was to go down into the, yeah, ruins. Yep. Uh-huh. Okie dokie. I don't think anyone else has any jobs for me. It's just report directly to Alexia, receive quests. Moment. Oh, I went into the back rooms. Yep, you don't have anything for me. These are difficult times with much suffering. There are enemies around, all around. Yes, there is discontent. But our faith in Elm Alexia, Mother of All, heals and sustains us. You okay? Gotta be someone around here who is discontent. You, perhaps. Don't think so. No. Certainly not you. Maybe over here. I'm a faithful believer, but Elm Alexia makes me uneasy. For the last 50 years, the Tribunal stopped walking among us. I thought it was only the last decade. Stopped listening and speaking with us. This worried me and made me sad. Were our gods abandoning us? Were they growing weak? But since Elm Alexia has lately come among us again, I feel more worried, not less. Her face glows brightly with hope and power, but her words seem dark and bitter. Elm Alexia's homilies are full of compassion, understanding, wisdom, and acceptance, but now her sermons seem more intent on destroying the wicked, punishing the foolish, and rewarding the faithful. The unquestioning, obedient faithful. Yes, these are difficult times, and in difficult times to survive we must be hard. I tremble for the failing of my faith, but the God I once loved now frightens me. Speak another time. It's hard to talk of such things. I feel guilty and disloyal, but in my heart I know something is not right. Helps a little to be able to speak of it with me. That is fine, my child. I am the archcanon of the temple in Vardenfell. It is my duty to direct people back onto the path. I actually want to see what they'll say if I talk about the dissident priests. Marimilo and the dissident priests. You are a friend of Marimilo? Then I can speak freely. Helseth has murdered King Lethan and stolen his crown. It does not matter that King Lethan was a fool. He was our fool. So long as the puppet king was a joke, we all could laugh and ignore him. Helseth is not a fool, and no one is laughing. If Helseth seeks in earnest to be king, then Elm Alexia and the temple are sworn in earnest to destroy him. Okay.
Justice never sleeps.
I don't really see how that helps Helseth. She seems like... I guess because she has doubts about Elm Alexia's compassion now. That the idea that they would be willing to kill the king. I don't know. I'm too tired to sort it out. Oh well. Maybe just the fact that she's expressing doubts is enough. Oh. Hello. I found your informant. Have you found a temple informant? Galsa Andrano speaks her mind, and, from what you say, sounds sincere. You handled her well. The temple seems to recognize that King Helseth will not be content to be a puppet like King Lethan, and plans to act against us. Very good work, Arella. The king will hear of your loyal service. Now you can help us with another matter. King Helseth is concerned about possible disloyalty among the guards. I've replaced many of the former king's guards with more reliable men, but I have to keep some experienced guards, and I can't be certain of their loyalties. I will pretend you wish to join the royal guards. That's your excuse for talking to the guards, sounding them out, and looking for evidence of disloyalty. If you find any hint of treason or evidence of disloyalty, report to me. Take no action, report to me, and I will judge what action is appropriate. It's your judgment I'm testing, not mine. Talk to them yourself. Form your own conclusions. Okay. Well, nuts to you too. What did Tienius Delician send you to me for? If he wants you to be Royal Guard, then you'll be a Royal Guard. Nothing to do with me. How do I like it? You think I was born yesterday? My mum didn't teach me to blabber to strangers, so old King Lether was a bit of a fool, but he was good to me. And King Helthus is no fool. He's got to keep some experienced men like me around, or these new fellows like you. Someone's got to teach them their business, because they don't know it. Mention my Lalu connections? I don't have Lalu connections. What are you talking about? What about King Helthus? Yeah, folks say old King Lethan was a fool. Well, fools should keep their mouths shut. Maybe he was a fool, but lots of folks are fools. Maybe he had no business being a king, but that's what he was. So folk should show some respect to the old fellow. Okay. Can I ask you something else? What about King Helseth? It's an honor to serve. It's an honor to serve my King Helseth and Queen Baranziah. That's right, just what I said. An honor. Delivered what sounded like a memorized and not very sincere sounding speech. Maybe he's just not very bright, but maybe he's just not a very good liar. Just need to buff my personality up even higher. No. I don't care. If Tienius Delician thinks you're qualified, that's fine by me. How do I like being a guard? I'm new here and haven't formed any opinion, but I know and trust Tienius Delician, and I expect he'll do right by me. Hello, welcome, welcome. Don't know anything about him. I'm new here. Yeah. I bet he makes a bad enemy. Hard to tell what he's thinking, but if I do my job right, I know Tienius Delician will take care of me. Okie dokie. Ow. Ow. Do I have a restore mana potion? Yeah, there we go. My father had the honor to serve King Helseth and Queen Baranziah in Wayrest. My family has served the Queen for 3 generations. I don't know your qualifications, but I presume you're satisfied, Tienius Delician, or we wouldn't be talking. Tell me about King Helseth. It's lucky to have him if you want my opinion. Yeah, okay. What about you? I've had worse jobs. Tienius Delician knows what he's doing. He offered me a position and I took it. Delician is a hard ass, but he's fair. I got no complaints. He's dead. He doesn't matter. I ask you something else. Yeah, okay. Hello, welcome, welcome. Has anyone made a text-to-speech mod for this game, like with Microsoft Sam? I don't know of. I think these people here don't matter. They're just nameless nobodies.
What do you want?
As you. I serve King Helseth just like I served King Lethan, and I keep my mouth shut. You want to be in the Royal Guards? That's Tienius Delician's business, and your business, and none of mine. I'd rather not talk about it. I'd rather not talk about it. Okay. Yep. This is going to be very obvious, me just going from person to person. Oh, wait, what's your opinion on the king? Suit yourself. I like it here. I know Tienius Delician pretty well. When Helseth became king, Delician asked me if I was interested. It's respectable, quiet work, and the pay is fine with me. He was an old fool, they tell me. Don't know any more than that. Never saw him in my life. Okay. Everyone changed their Twitch passwords. So I guess maybe you?
Long live the king.
Hey, yeah. So Ivulin Irano delivered a memorized and not very sincere sounding speech about King Helseth. Well, Ivulin Irano is not very bright. It's not necessary evidence of disloyalty, but follow up on it. There may be more. Join the Royal Guards. If people ask you questions about your background and qualifications, play the closed-mouthed professional. Tell them to mind their own business. But I'll let slip my concerns about you hiding close dealings with House Hlalu in the past. Only a fool would share confidences with a stranger, but perhaps we are dealing with a fool. Oh, really? Does Tyrenius Delatian know about that? Did you talk to Larry Aaron? Should you tell her your House Hlalu? Really? But don't tell Tyrenius Delatian. Just tell Larry Aaron. Who? I wish these guards looked a bit more distinct from each other. They're just dudes with helmets. Really doesn't help. Maybe they could not have worn helmets, so I could tell them apart at a distance, whether I was looking at someone who is, like, unique or not. You're not the person. It doesn't help that I don't even know where all the unique guards are. Hey, there we go. There you are. I've been a royal guard all my life, and so was my mother and her mother. I served King Lethen for many years, and now I'll serve King Helseth. Long live the king, and long live the emperor. It's none of my business, of course, but why do you want to be a guard? You look like you've done well enough for yourself as an adventurer. What about him? He was what he was. He was the king and my noble lord, and I served him faithfully. My honor to serve King. Yeah. He what? Iluva Irano told you to tell me about your Hlalu connections, and told you not to tell Tienius Delatian. I have no idea what that's all about. Are you sure you've heard him right? He's not the brightest star in the sky. He gets confused sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll talk to Ilurin Irano later when I get a chance. I'm sure it's just misunderstanding.
Go on, I can't stop you. Mournhold.
You're no one? Okay. I guess we go back. I can't imagine this is too complicated. Just go talk to a bunch of people. They have made the stairs a bit wider. Here's something I like in the later games. You can just run into people and push them out of the way. So you spoke to Larry Aaron about your Hlalu connections, as Uvulun Irano suggested, and Larry Aaron acted like she didn't know what he was talking about. Perhaps you're right. Perhaps Larry Aaron was covering up for Ulurin Irano. See if you can find some more tangible evidence of disloyalty. Something in writing, perhaps. Ivulin Irano seems to be the weak link. Take a careful look at his possessions in the guard quarters, but be careful. Don't get caught, or you'll be attacked like a common thief.
Long live the king.
Okay. least it's just over here. Okay, so who's... Oh, all the chests are actually labeled. How useful. Oh. Well, I don't even have to break into the chest. It's right there. Has my... There we go. My Shadow's amulet had gotten charged back. A curious copy of guard duty rosters from the past several weeks. The handwriting is tiny and almost illegible, with frequent misspellings, but 3 names are always correctly spelled. Milvella Drallan, Ivulin Irano, and Eleri Aaron. And those watchers, when all 3 are the only guards in the throne room, have been underlined twice. Can I open this chest? Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. He just left the piece of paper on the floor. Smart guy. That's a completely different piece of paper I left on the floor. It's not as important. This is Iluvan Irano's handwriting on the note you found. He notes the watchers when Drallan, Aaron, and Irano are the only guards in the throne room. I believe I'll change the watch schedules to prevent that. And I'll need to keep a close eye on all 3. Very shrewd work. You've brought me clear evidence of disloyalty among the guards. Now I need your help finding evidence of conspiracy against King Helseth among the Hlaalu nobles. The old King Hlaalu's supporters haven't accepted King Helseth's accession to the throne with good grace. Maybe they think that another candidate, a Hlaalu candidate for example, would be better. Maybe they have some plan to express such a preference. If so, I doubt they would be candid about it. But maybe you should search Lethen Manor for documents, diaries, and other tangible evidence of such plans. About Lethen Manor's defenses. If you have to depend on me for such information, it may not be that useful to me. Yeah, whatever. Evidence of conspiracy. Right, I've had enough of all this plotting and scheming for the moment. Let's go down into the ruins. I want to... Yeah. Fantastic. Could you move, please? Thank you. Want to go and beat up some Dwemer constructs. I like how all the guards are paddling around in the fountain there. Get. There we go. Okay. And we can have a rest. Ugh. Okay, put that on. Put that on. How much did my, Amulet of Shadows recharge? Not much. Let's rest 24 hours. I know Helseth said I have to be there tomorrow for, the, duel. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. It's just come back later. It's not like there's a timer or anything on it. Oh, and I didn't repair my equipment. I should repair Sunder. Okay. Let's go repair Sunder. I don't want that breaking while I'm, beating things up. Let's see. I need to go... God's Reach is fine. I purchased a bunch of hammers from there and left them on the floor. This place. least I thought I did. Now, yeah, your forge hand has gone and run off. He's probably dead. There we go. What about him? Damn that cockered, scrib-sucking son of a Hammerfell war. He left me just a few hours ago without so much as a wave goodbye. Just walked out the door. Well, good riddance, I suppose. But I still need an apprentice. If you find any able-bodied young person looking for work, let them know I need a new apprentice. Okay. His last apprentice was all going, you know, I'm too good for this place. I'm going to become an adventurer. Monsters will just throw themselves at my feet because I am so handsome. I don't think very highly of his chances of survival. Okay, let's go down here. Is there anything further down there? There's the head of the statue of Elm Alexia. How far down are we? I feel like we're not that far down, but I think this has got to be like underneath Old Mournhold, because that ladder's got to be really long, because that roof is very high. And you'd think they would have found this beforehand. Okay, let's get back down here. Okay. Let's clear out these. There we go. Also, I remember now, one of the things which I was looking up in the last 2 days was these. When I first came down here, I was wondering what these murals on the walls are. These murals, I believe most of them are actually imported textures from Elder Scrolls Redguard, which makes sense why I haven't seen them before, because I haven't played Redguard. But they are actually Dwemer representations of the various constellations. So that's the tower. Don't know which one that is. Might be the Atronach. Oh, that might be the Atronach, because it's a big robot. That might be the Lord. Well, that one's the Lord, I think, actually. That one's the Lady. Or that's the Shadow. That's the Serpent. Actually, I think this one on the floor here is the Lady. Yeah, so that would be the Lover. The Apprentice, perhaps? One of them would be the Mage. Another one would be the Steed. That might be the Steed. But it's like a Dwemer representation of it, so, you know, it's a giant robot, not a horse. And the Mage isn't a mage, it would be a I guess a total architect or something similar to that. So, but yeah, that's where they're from, and that's what they are. So I think this one was actually done for Tribunal, because I don't think the Serpent had a mural in Redguard, from what I remember reading. I tried looking at their item name in game last time, but that doesn't help. It's just Dwemer slate with number. Doesn't actually say anything about what they are. Maybe they have another listing in the what's it called? World builder, but I didn't check that. Oh. I don't know why you have werewolf sounds. Very weird. Okay, you've just got Dwemer darts. Those darts don't look very Dwemer-like. Ball of whales. Oh. I like these oil lamps they have here. Okay. Bubbling piping. Kind of see that there's liquids in there. There's a pile of ash on the floor. Okay. Oh. I do kind of feel that the whole disappearance of the dwarves, while it's very interesting to like read about it and all that, I feel if a definitive answer was ever given, it will kind of miss the whole point of it. Or if the Dwemer ever reappeared, it would just be kind of I don't know. I do kind of think they serve a better purpose being just absent. Ash pile. I think the ash piles are supposed to represent the Dwemer's bodies. This place hasn't been disturbed, so they haven't been blown away. I guess also the Centurions haven't cleaned them up. Some ash piles. Spoiled Dwemer oil. Fortify acrobatics, 20 points for 30 seconds. Damage health, 5 points for 10 seconds. You're just drinking it? There's another pile of ash there. Yeah, because there's some piles of ash on these chairs. Warhammer. Cylinder. Mace. Old Dwemer book. Dwemer airship plans. I believe this airship actually shows up in Redguard. It's got some text on it. I think this text here is just a series of letters, like B, M, P, H, or something like that. Doesn't really mean anything. This book appears to be written in an unknown Dwemer language. From the schematics, it appears to be a manual on combustibles and fire safety. Guess we'll take that with us. It'll be useful. Wait, we can read it? Oh, schematics. Sure. So we're not reading the text, we're just looking at diagrams. Stuff. Greaves. Scrap metal. Bowl. A journeyman's hammer. There's a dresser there. Let's put this up here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think I've explored every area here. Let's go down here. Yeah, this is. You have Dwemer Quiruses and a halberd on top of an ash pile. I don't think these are as tough as the ones which we saw when we first came in here, because there were some of these Centurion archers which had dwarven darts, but they had shock attack. They had shock damage enchantments on them. These ones don't, though. They still deal a fair bit of damage, but... There's a spear and another ash pile. Oh, there's a key next to it. Radix Forge. Oh, there's ceiling fans up there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Apprentice hammer. Bent probe. Oh. Well, there's a big robot. I think we've seen a disassembled parts of one of these in a bunch of the Dwemer ruins in Varnamfell. It's like the head lying on the ground next to arms and legs. There's a symbol on that. Don't know what that is. Elm City Gundam. It's certainly very big. It's not even anywhere near the size of, like, Numidium. Old Dwemer book. Manual on fabrication of metals. Sure. Also welcome. Manual on Ashina power consumption. Okay. They apparently built these books to last. They're not just crumbling when we pick them up. There's a big hand. Okay. Yeah, let's have a rest. There we go. Get our mana back. Oh. Okay. That door is locked. Is there another pile of ash around here somewhere with a key next to it? No. It's weird, all these, like, gaps in the floor panelings. I have to assume it's a design choice on the Dwemer's part, and not just periodic panels have disintegrated or something. collapsed rocks. Okay. I can't go through there. I did pick up a key, but that key is not for that door, apparently. Hang on. Oh, okay. Maybe I missed a key in here. Probe. I'm not going to be opening that door without a key. My security is not high enough. Actually, what am I doing? I have a spell for this situation. I even made it, or purchased it with that in mind. Yeah. It said key. Oh! There we go. It's in here. Mace, some coins, scrap metal, pitcher, fire salts, a ruby, a shield, frost salts. Oh, hang on. I think I'm actually remembering. Ooh, Dwemer satchel packs. Okay. I think I'm remembering parts of some of the later quests. I think we will actually have to fight that Carrod fella because I believe you get rewarded with something which is important. So, yeah, I don't think the quests for the for Helseth and Elm Elixir are sort of either one or the other. I think you just do both of them because I think you get rewards which you need from both of them. Place astral charge? Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Neat. Ow. Actually, a nice little bit of interactivity there. I'm glad the rest of this didn't collapse. Passage of the Walker. Do you wish to crawl through this space? Yeah. I would like to see more Dwemer ruins in Vardenfell like this. Just sort of like you come across obstacles and then you can find tools which allow you to proceed outside of the dungeon and you come back to like open up new areas. That'd be neat. It makes some of them feel more expansive than just like, oh, it's like a few rooms but collapsed corridors. I don't know. The sense of exploration with these places is great. Oh. Bog. That's partly what I meant by, also by if they sort of explained where the dwarves or the Dwemer went, or whether they came back, because it will kind of ruin the sense of exploration, because, well, there they are. There they would be again. Kind of explaining something which shouldn't really get explained. I think sometimes settings are kind of miss the point on that. When Jinx played. Yeah, we've seen heaps of those. Maybe we should actually figure out what these satchel charges have making them up so that we can make more of them if we need to. King's Walk. Oh. Oh. Get out of here. Ash piles. Ash piles. Pictures. You know, for its like mechanically as much as a mechanical geniuses as the Dwellers seem to be, the tables are really like haphazard looking. All the edges are really crooked and the legs of them are just all over the place. The benches look a little bit better, but this would make sense for Vardenfell, where I guess you could assume they were warped from heat or something on the volcano, but over here perhaps it doesn't make as much sense. Yeah, whatever. Maybe it's just a stylistic choice, which I can't appreciate. I have to understand its style. I'm just too much of a, I don't know, a tonal plebe to not understand the intricacies of Dwemer architecture. That's what I like about their weapons too. When you have like the big crescent, sort of crescent-shaped axes, it looks completely impractical, but it must make sense to the Dwemer somehow. Ow. We've got a leak. Like with Japanese teacups. It's an incredibly generous viewpoint. What? We've got a leak, or that the Dwemer knew what they were doing? Apparently they didn't know what they were doing up to a point, because then they would be all here if they knew what they were doing. Ow. Stop that. Ow. Stop that. There we go. That their axes look fancy because they know what they're doing. Okay. This is a big old doohickey. This is what we're actually looking for, I think. I think it was called the Weather Witch. Bunch of rocks down there. Hey. Is there an on button? There is. Place the Dwemer Kahira in the junction box. Yep. I have found the Karstang's Baran, and I was able to activate it. From deep within these ruins, it will be difficult to tell. From deep within these ruins, it will be difficult to tell what effect it has had on the city above. The Dwemer Kahira may not be removed from the power box. Okay. I guess it's working. It's not like it's moving or anything. I was expecting bits to spin. Maybe some lightning. Oh well. Maybe it's got to warm up. It's got to go through the boot sequence. Wasn't there some other rocks which I could blast away? Yeah, over here. Yep. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kablooey. What's in here? Norinendur. Ooh, hello. This isn't Dwemer Ruins. This is distinctly Daedric. Secrets out, Dwemer are actually secret Daedra worshippers. The teeth that gnash. That sounds lovely. There's a Daedra down, a Dremora down there. And something there, I can't really tell. That'd be a lich? I would assume it's a lich. I can't imagine a normal person would be down here. They would be... How long would they have been down here for? Go. Bad Atronach. Nope. Oh, hey. Raw adamantium. Oh, yes, and I did read about this. I'm not using the adamantium myself, but you can collect adamantium to forge adamantium armor with, along with a money, you know, an amount of payment for the work. But these rocks with the adamantium in them, apparently the game spawns how much adamantium is in them when you first load the area. So you'd want to say, before you transitioned into this area, check them and then reload to see if you can get more from them. It doesn't like determine how much ore is in them when I check the deposit. Hello? Ow! Where's your body? You had something I might want. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you had a Daedric battle axe. Just a moment. Oh, what do you mean I can't move? I thought I could move if I was immortal. If I was, if I was in God mode. Okay, there we go. Ow! Do you mind? Oh yeah, it was a lich. Jeez, you must have had a boring life. Actually, maybe you've been down here since the Dwemer disappeared. There must have been liches which existed before the Dwemer disappeared. We just asked. Wow. They probably wouldn't have been there to be able to say what happened. Anything up here? Anything all the way up here? Up. Nope. Nope. Just seeing through terrain. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Is there anything on these little platforms? Or is it just to be able to scale up to the torches? Yeah, it looks like it's just that. Okay. Citadel of Mindru. Oh, that looks fancy up there. Oh, hello. Hello. Where is my soul trap? What? There we go. Nope. There was a winged twilight over here, wasn't there? There was, wasn't there? I didn't hallucinate that. What have we got? Dejik Wakazashi. Pyro Tar. I know that will be useful later on. We'll take that. Everybody, longsword. Wait, what were you? Oh, you had a name. Kashti Drur. That's a Daedra heart. Okay, where is that? Daedric Warhammer. There you are. And some void souls. What did you have? Blast Claymore. Haha, haha. Ebony Broadsword. Okay. Is there anything else up here? Just a throne. Okay. Basilica of Divine Whispers. Oh, hello. Nope. I fly at them like an angry comet. Oh, hello. Don't have anything to say. Oh. Actually, statues of a whole bunch of the Daedra princes here. What? Sheogorath, Mehrunes Dagon, Molag Bal. Malakath? What? That one's Malakath. That one might be Boethia. That one might be Malakath. I'm not seeing any, like, distinctions amongst them. There's Azura. We should know what she looked like. She popped up at the end of the main quest line. Big flowy cape, Yorboethia. That means the other one's Malakath. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Don't think there's really any purpose being around here. They're just all the statues. Not all the Daedra princes. I don't think Morrowind's actually got shrines to a bunch of the Daedric princes. I think I've already gone over this. There's not ones for Hermaeus Mora, Periite, Sanguine, I don't think. I think there's a shrine of Clavicus Vile. Don't think there's one of Vermina. There's one of Mephala. Nocturne, I don't think so. I don't think Meridia. Just checking to see if there's any, like, goodies around their feet. Doesn't look like it. I'd like there would be something in it. Okay, well, maybe it'll be relevant for something later on. Who knows? Nothing underwater, is there? Nope. Okay. Let's head back. It's kind of amazing how big this place is, and yet there's... Oh, hello. That looks like something up there. What was I saying? It's kind of amazing how big this place is, and yet there's so little, like, loot in it. There's no chests. There's no, like, offerings. Just a bunch of Daedra. And, whatever loot they end up dropping. Oh, hello. There's something. Left glass bracer. Okay. Servant's skull. Ooh, hang on. There is some stuff in here which is really worth it. Daedric left pauldron. We'll take that. Fortify agility. I think, actually, having found that, I think there might be something else to find around here. Maybe there's no loot because there is the best loot in here. Everything else pales in comparison. Unless a soul gem. Frost Atronach, greater soul gem. I don't need that. Die of Viper arrows. Daedric pauldron. Yeah. Ooh. Put that on. Because I am wearing ebony pauldrons. And Daedric looks so much fancier. Only one, though. Okay. I think I could just levitate back up there if I miss something, but... Oh, what's this? Scroll of the Black Storm. Dwemer Numa Trap. That is one of those two-handed axes, which I rather like. And it's got a soul trap enchantment on it. No, we won't take that with us, so don't really need it. Now, I think I know there's something else around here. At least I'm pretty sure there's another item around here. Whether it's up here or whether it's further down. Black Arrow, Part 2. How this book has survived amongst all this water, I have no idea. Dire Viper Bolt Ring, some gold, expensive amulet, Journeyman's Lockpick, exquisite ring, we'll take that. Also welcome. Oh, more Pyroyal Tar. I guess I'll take that. There's some more as well. Steaming lava vent large. Oh, okay. Where is it? Seeing anything down there? Hang on. No, that's just... Is there a way out of here, or is it just a, dead end? I have to assume there's a way out of here. In case you got all this way without a levitate. Or using a levitate potion, I guess? Oh. Why would you come all the way here without, like, Elm City Intervention or something? I go in there. No. Okay. Guess we'll levitate back up. Not missing anything by tasing around here, am I? There. No. Okay. Okay, I'm actually going to save and have a look because I would like to not miss anything of value in here before I teleport out. Let's see. Currently looking at the wiki. That's why the screen will be black. Okay. Ah. Right. Okay, okay. I have an idea of where what I'm looking for is located. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure there's something else around here, but I think I've gone past it. So we keep going up here. It's kind of hard to see because it blends into... Yes. Blends into the rocks. There we go. A Daedric Quirus. And we're over encumbered. No small surprise, this thing weighs like... Yeah, it weighs 90. But... just one more piece of the Daedric suit of armor. We probably won't be wearing this. As cool as it is... One, it weighs an awful lot. Armor rating is 224 though. But we have the Ebony Mail, which has permanent enchantments on it, which I find a bit more useful. So, but yeah, it's really nice. I believe also that is all that's in here. So, if we Elm City Intervention back. Now, what am I going to do with this stuff? I can't carry all this. It's too heavy. Constant problem. Got my Ebony Quirus. Oh, Ebony Pauldron. Got the Daedric Quirus. That would just have to sit there. It weighs far too much. I'm gonna have to, like, carry it back to my house in Vardenfell at some point. Possibly off stream. Okay. How are we going? Okay. We might not go for too much longer. As I said, I'm very tired. So this will probably be a shorter stream than it was before. Than it has been other times. Hello, what do you say? If you have heard the latest rumors, perhaps someone of your abilities and experience can find it in their heart to help the community. I've heard there's a new strange disease going around. Nero Andoran, one of our healers in the temple, seems to think it has to do with rats. You don't look like someone who'd be afraid of rats. Maybe you could talk to her and offer your help. Okay. Those items should stay there. Let's go talk to that healer. I think we cleared out all the rats in the basement. Justice never moves either. Could you move? Oh.
Walk in the light in the spirit's names.
Nope. You're not the person. Down here? Hello. Interested in the rumors circulating around the city, I can say that I consider them to be exaggerations of the truth. Several people have fallen ill lately, to be sure, but it's hardly the epidemic people are making it out to be. As long as you're here, however, perhaps I could ask a small favour of you. Yes, the whole thing has been blown out of proportion, in my opinion. That does not mean, however, that I am not taking it seriously. Believe me, the temple is keeping a close eye on the situation, as am I. Yes, well, it's not much, really. A simple delivery that needs to be made, actually. Gion Orlin reported being ill earlier this week, yet refuses to come to the temple for healing. Some nonsense about a collection of his. At any rate, if he will not come to us, then we must take the initiative and go to him. Will you deliver this cure disease potion to him? I can actually cast cure disease, but whatever. Yes, I know it's a menial task, most likely beneath someone of your stature. I'd take it myself, but I need to stay here in case anyone else arrives needing assistance. I do appreciate this, Irala. Just let me know when you've delivered it. His house is in Godsreach. He rarely leaves it, from what I understand. Okay. He's going to be dead when I get there, isn't he? This person was sick. They haven't come pick up their medicine. How inconsiderate of them. I wonder what's keeping them. It's been a month. Godsreach. This way. Oh. What was his name? Orlean. Oh, there we go. That one. Rather nice, large mansion. Maybe I can take up residence. Oh. You're not dead. Hello, I am Gion Orlean, collector of fine artifacts. Oh, you're the guy who wants a dagger. Yes, that's me. Are you here to deliver the potion? Yeah, here you go. Thank you so much. I'll be able to return to my work in full health. Give my regards to Neril, would you? Yes, thank you for helping me. It's a silly story, really. I'd be down in the sewers. Why? Well, I've gotten a tip about a rare and valuable item might be down there. All I found, however, was rats. No matter now. Everything's fine. Okay. Oh. You're going to keep saying that even when the ash storms start occurring. Guess Alexia is sitting there with a remote in her hand with a big red button on it, waiting for me to come back so she can press it. What? A slight rat problem, you say? Whack a rat. This is a serious turn of events. Perhaps I've underestimated what's going on here. May I ask another favor of you? Does it have something to do with rats? I hope it's not too much of an imposition, but there's another sick individual that needs healing. Athelian Malas is out in the temple courtyard. The ordinators won't let him come in. They've seen the increase in people requesting healing from the temple, and fear that allowing him access will only spread whatever disease it is he is carrying. And I take this cure disease potion to him. Yes, I know, people, please don't hate me, but after those vicious rats showed up, I realized I still can't afford to leave the temple. Besides, I'd like to take a closer look at one of them, to see if I can't really figure out what's going on here. Just take the potion to Athelian Malus. It should be somewhere outside the temple in the courtyard. I do appreciate this. Okay. Infected rats. Okay. Well, you've got the temple shrines right there. If you get disease, just rub one of those and it will cure your diseases. Okay, where are you? Yeah, you. They won't let me in. I'm a sick man and the bastards won't let me in. Got a potion. What? They sent you out with a potion instead of letting me come in? Fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm just tired of being sick. Just give it to me. Well, at least someone around here isn't determined to let an old man die. I'll just take this and go home. No sense hanging around here. At least you made the effort to help. More than I can say for these so-called healers.
I've heard talk up at the temple, and it's not good.
Hmm. I have to wonder whether, because Elm City has been living right here, curing and healing people for several hundred years, people really haven't had to deal with, like, disease and all that. Any more rats? Oh no, you've got some ordinators down here now. And you've cleared away the rat bodies. Yep. You delivered the potion? Wonderful. I know it was a simple task, perhaps even an annoying one, but it was important nonetheless. Don't worry, I've been on multiple pilgrimages. They were more annoying. I imagine Gion Orlean will be feeling much better in the next few days. I think it was another dude I just delivered the potion to. That was the previous one, wasn't it? Yeah, whatever. Thank you for aiding me. I'm sure there's more serious work to be done now that I've determined the Crimson Plague is behind all this. I had to do quite a bit of research to find any useful information. It seems the disease was stamped out during the Second Age, but now it's resurfaced. I'm not sure how or why, but I know something must be done about it. It spreads easily and acts quickly. Now that you're one of the few people aware of what's really going on, I'm going to enlist your help in learning more about this reappearance of the Crimson Plague. I'd look into this myself, but I need to remain here in case more victims come in for treatment. I imagine that reasoning is becoming all too familiar to you, yes? Perhaps you could check it out for me. I'd start by checking the sewers and tombs beneath here if I were you. The rats seem to be coming from there, and up through the temple's basement. Must be something they're coming into contact with. Okay. Guess we're doing this. Oh. The High Ordinator is lying on the ground. I wasn't pickpocketing him. I was trying to talk to him. Let's go down there again. So, hello. Shunari Eyefly. Shunari must speak with Arala. She has seen things. Oh yes, things that Arala needs to know quickly before Guard wakes up. Shunari snuck in and had to knock poor Guard out. Guards do not like Shunari. They take her to jail if they see her, and then Shunari will die because she is sick. Irala must help Shunari, and then Shunari will help Irala. Yes, Irala help now. Shunari saw Irala go into tomb under temple. When Irala left, Shunari went in to see if treasures were left, and then Shunari will not say more. She is sick and needs help. Irala will cure her of her bad disease, and then Shunari will tell more. Hurry, before poor Shunari dies. Meet Shunari in Temple Gardens with spell or scroll. Shunari does not trust potions that could be poison. Go see Neril Andoran. She knows Shunari, she will help. I can just cure you right here. Just in case this doesn't work. Excuse me a moment. That was curing me, not curing you. Where is... Cure disease on other? There we go. I have cured Shunari Eyefly. Hello. You're feeling better now, are you? Yeah, let me just... Ow. Ran out of mana. Look. There you go. Blessings of Elm City. Ah, Shunari feels much better. Now Shunari will tell Irala all about Gedna Relvel. Shunari had said that she watches Irala open tomb. Shunari has often wondered what treasure lays in tomb. A door is too heavy. Shunari cannot open it, so when Irala leaves, Shunari goes in for a look. He finds corpse in coffin, but corpse gets up and attacks. Yeah, I hate it when they do that. Poor Shunari can do nothing to fight it. It says it is Gedna Relvel, and has come to spread Crimson Plague to all of Mournhold. Even though Shunari feels ill, she comes to find Irala for help. Shinari has said that she watched Irana open tomb. Oh, yeah, sure. Bad disease it must be, for it makes poor Shinari feel weak and hurts her poor head. But Irani has made Shinari feel much better, so Shinari will not dwell on how Irana allowed disease to spread by opening Forbidden Tomb. Occupational hazards of adventuring. These things happen. And now brave Irana will go find and kill Gedna Relville. Sure. Where'd you say they were? Watch me open a tomb. Is it back where all those liches were? Shinari is scared once she catches bad disease and wants only to get away from evil lich. Oh, he is a lich. So Shinari does not see how secret passage in tomb works, but Shinari will tell Irala what she has seen of it. Shinari does not know for sure how passage works. She sees Gedna Relville walk down ladder and up to wall between two columns. Shinari looks away, and when she looks back, nasty lich was gone. Will brave Irala try and enter passage and kill foul lich? Okay. Let's go have a look. You're not a lich. You're a bone lord. Do you mean the abandoned crypt area? Let's go back there. I guess all these creatures are spawned in, so we can just follow them. Yeah, it looks like they'll lead me in the right direction. Oh. No. That's all the liches. Okay. We might actually have gone to this location because, is that it there? Another area opened up because I think we actually saw like a blocked off passage which I couldn't get through. Oh, I forget where that was. I think this is going back over to where we thought barrels are. Yep. Okay, that's not where we need to be. I would always have thought that liches were solitary creatures. Between two pillars, or two columns. Oh. Hmm. Let's have a look back up here then. Nothing there. Nothing on you. Nothing on you. Yeah, this just goes back around. There's nothing over there. There's nothing up there. Come on. Uh... Secret passage. I must find a rock wall in the bottom chamber and stand in front of it. Oh. Okay, so I guess it is down here. Wrong rock wall? Yeah, well, I can see on the map that there's nothing behind there. Walk down ladder. Wall between two columns. I mean, like here? Hmm. Having a bit more of a distinctive landmark would have helped with this. Okay. Let me make a save, and I'll have a look and see where we're supposed to be going. Let's see. Oh, hang on. It's actually not that place. Oh. Okay. I think we're in the wrong location. Come on, there we go. I'm gonna have to go back here. I mean, you say, like, tombs and crypts. I will go to the area called Abandoned Crypt. I guess those undead weren't actually spawned in to show me the direction. They just respawned naturally. We need to go to the temple sewers east. And then we need to go to the temple gardens area, which I can get down this way. No. Get smoked. There we go. Okay, so Temple Gardens. Yep, it's down there. Okay. I think this area was blocked off before. Yeah, okay, so he went down the ladder. My mind would have gone instantly to the, as it did, to the ladder I activated, not necessarily one which you just physically climbed down. Oh well. Oh. Okay. I actually think I've already been in here, because is this the area which had the dialogue saying that there was a terrible stench in here? Yeah, there's that which is blocked off. Hey! I've opened the secret passage in Gedna Railville's tomb. There was a hidden trigger for it in the floor. You just have to stand on that. Do you mind, skeletons? Oh! There we go. Okay, now let's have a look in here. Oh, right. Hello? Any horrible lichens spreading disease in here? We can't have that, you know. We've got strict policies in the temple. If you want to spread disease, you have to fulfill the correct paperwork. Weakling, you dare to cross my threshold? You then will be the first to fall, before the undead army sweeps across this land like a plague, cleansing it of your flesh. Die, mortal. Let's see how that... Ow! You rather hurt. Holy crap. Okay. Well then, let's try that again. Okay. Don't go near Lich. Till I absolutely want to deal with him. Do I have a spell which I could cast on him? Not really. Spell absorption? Yes, yes, yes. I've heard it all before. Nope. It's just mad. Also the fact that he can see me. Oh! Oof. Wow. You one-shot me, did you? Okay then. Let's see. Yes, yes. And... cast a spell of hellfire over there. Yep. Weakling. Whoa. Aww. Aww. You don't get to resist magic. I guess you do. Can I just get you to waste all your mana? You have an infinite amount of mana? You can't have an infinite amount of mana. Unless you've got an item which regenerates your mana. Maybe in the case, you are using an item. Item there. Wow. Okay then. I should be able to get you at some point. Just damn persistence. But it's good to know I resisted magic. Oh, right. I guess it's my reflex and absorbs which are wearing off there. Sometimes I'm just getting like really unlucky and he just one-shots me. Wow. I wish you couldn't see me. It would be a lot easier if you couldn't actually see me. Those don't work. My throwing is abysmal. Yeah, not one of them hit. Chug. Oh. Well, there we go. I have killed Railville. I think he killed himself. His spells reflected back on him and so he died. Hooray! That's a victory. You saw it. Bonk. how much magic we're like encased in, barely visible because we're buffed to the gills. Ooh, Robe of the Lich. Cast when used. Drain health 600 points on self. Fortify Magicka 300 points on self. Okay. Doesn't have a time. Is that permanent? An interesting robe. Not one which we're going to be using because, well, I've only got 192 health. I could buff myself using spells. I doubt it's permanent. I think that's all that we have to do down here. Let's go and have a talk to Khajiit and Healer. Hello. Have I defeated him? I have. Gendar Relvo was dead this time, yes? Well, maybe. I didn't find a phylactery. And there is no more treasure to be found? Then Shunari has no reason to stay. Irana should go tell Neril and Darren that Lich is gone. Shunari will not forget what Irana has done, though her past may not cross Irana's again. Oh well. Okay. Hey. With Gendar Relvo dead, perhaps we've stemmed the tide of this outbreak. I guess I could have actually talked to you about it before I went down there, but I was so eager. Before it spread too far, I'll have the guards on the lookout for any more rats. There shouldn't be many left now. Mournhold owes you a great debt, quite a debt, Irana, whether it knows it or not. I cannot offer you much in the way of payment, but I can grant you the power to heal. I hope you will not often find cause to use it. Gave me the power to heal once a day in exchange for help. Oh, nice. Grace of Elm City. Restore health 30 to 80 points on self. Restore fatigue 60 to 100 points on self. Cure common disease on self. Well, part of that's not useful, but no, it's an instant heal and fatigue replenish. That's pretty nice. Thank you. Okay, let's go talk to Elm Alexia, and then I think I'll leave it here tonight because I'm getting too tired to continue. I'm sorry. I need sleep. Hello. All right, you gave me that spear.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
It's odd that your face isn't animated. In my wisdom, I have sent you to activate Takastang Baran. Tell me you have accomplished this task for your goddess. I see you have restarted the machine, but this is not what I asked for. This weather is not uncommon in the city. Only an ash storm will show these people my true power. Oh. I thought you would sort that out. Okay. Hold on a moment. Can't sleep here. Oh, Alexia, can't you, like, have a cot installed? Okay, fine. Let me just check something. Did I have a recall going back over to there? Ahaha. I did actually. That's fine. Okay, so we need to go up this way, I think it was. No, I don't want to go through there. That's into the Daedric Shrine. Why is this area back under the fog of war? I guess perhaps the map changed when I blew up the hole in the wall. Does it do like some kind of instantaneous transition of the map? Nope. Okay. So how do I... change this to cause ash storms? Is there a dial on it? Thought there was like a control panel somewhere which I have to press. Oh! There we go. Okay, that pulls it back and forth. Oh. Is it going to like a single one? Okay. Volcano. Earthquake. I don't know what that's doing. Day and night? I kind of want to see what this is doing. I asked for an ash storm, not an eclipse.
Mournhold, city of light.
Anything going on?
Magic.
Oh. Everything looks pretty normal. And what's this one? Nothing, it seems. Okay. That's rain. Is it raining? Ah. It is actually raining. How about that? Though I guess rain is not exactly that out of the ordinary. Oh. If I understand the Dwemer symbols on the Castang Behan, I believe the machine is now causing ash storms in Mournhold. I guess most of these don't really do anything. Okay then. Well, let's just do an Elm City Intervention. We'll go all the way there. Yeah, there we go. This is silly. You have anything to say about this? Nope. Ash storms.
Another perfect day in Mournhold.
Alexia be praised, Sarah.
Okie dokie. The weather is odd, but nothing to be concerned about. Go about your business. Hey, I made ash storms.
What may I do for you, my child?
In my wisdom, I have sent you to activate the Castang Behan. Tell me, have you accomplished this task for your goddess? Well done, Irana. This is the effect I was looking for. Ash storms in Mournhold. My magic will prevent anyone from further tampering with the machine. You will, of course, keep silent about this. My powers are a bit drained, mortal. They are not gone. My ordinators will take care of the remains of this end of times cult and their leader. You have done well. Yes, the Castang Behan is creating the weather just as I had hoped, and it will remain this way until I am satisfied that people have learned a lesson. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. Well, I think that's a pretty good spot to end this on. As I said, I am rather tired, so shorter session than normal for tonight, but done the next part of the main quest. We've actually also done a fair few other quests as well. Killing off a lich who kicked my ass multiple times. Cleared out the Dark Brotherhood, and we did a bunch of jobs for King Hlalu, or Helseth. We also have his champion to go back and fight, so yeah, we'll probably go and do that next time. But as I said, will be next time. So thank you very much for joining, and I hope you join me then.